Hi, this is David Ricks from Chapel Hill, North Carolina. I'm a climbing arborist who climbs full-time, and I'm doing a review on the Petzl Zillon Lanyard Adjuster. It's this device right here, black with the silver links. You'll notice that the links are almost the exact same thing that's on the Petzl Zigzag. There's a slightly, I think there's the same amount or one fewer link on there, but it's essentially a lanyard version of the same device. This is the 2018 and previous model. This is not the new 2019 model Zigzag. For size comparison, it's close to the same size. Love this lanyard adjuster. It is a little bit pricier than some of the other options on the market. And this is not the standard rope that it comes with. It comes with a 16-strand yellow rope. I prefer to do my own splicing on 24-strand double braid for this device. This 11mm Samson, I think Velocity tool runs through this perfectly. And the reason that I like this 11mm line on the Zillon is that even with a splice, you can get this thing to work 4 or 5 inches from the end of the rope. Some of the other like 11.7mm lines that I've run in this, it stops, where the taper gets bigger. So I really like this feature for when you're putting your lanyard on around, the small skinnies. This will still work. One of the downsides of this though is just like the Zigzag, you can't side load it, or you don't want to side load it. And so on small stuff, like this little elm here, if you're going to bring it up, there is the potential for you to side load and to kind of torque it in a funny manner. That said, paired with a 11mm double braid line, you can get it pretty tight and not have an issue with it. Really like it. I guess on the larger side for a climber. I'm around 220 pounds with all my gear on, about 200 right now. And this has never slipped on any line, wet, cold, sappy. It still works beautifully, even on 11mm line. And the one critique I have is I really wish Petzl would sell this by itself, because it works so well on most climb lines out there. And it says here that, let's see here, I think it'll work anywhere from 11mm to 13mm line. And I haven't had a climb line in this that won't work well. Wet, different humidity levels, lots of sap. It still functions beautifully. And that's where I think that it's worth the cost if you can swing it for this. And it tends just like the Zigzag is tend. So you're not going to be disappointed with that. It doesn't come with a carabiner, so it ships again with a yellow 16-strand line. And what you're going to get when you purchase it is a length of line with this device here. So you will need a couple of carabiners, one in the end of the splice die, and then one in the device itself. Kind of a premium lanyard adjuster, but kind of easy to justify if you do this full time, because it works so well in many different conditions.